Yes.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Real Estate Podcast. I'm here with Griffin.
I'm here with Trav.
And I'm here with Adam.
Episode 163.
First
Okay.
episode of what? Mike Judge May?
Mike Judge May. Trav's doing his victory lap.
How's it feel?
They can see what I'm doing.
No, they can't.
No, I'm
we
talking
can.
about you.
Oh,
Talking about you.
Yeah.
Talking about you, Adam. You. No, it feels good. It's nice to win at something.
Well, you know.
I kind of feel like I won.
Yeah, for real,
Well,
right?
We're all winners here, right?
I'm not even going to begin. We're all winners.
But so what did we watch this week?
Idiocracy.
We watched Idiocracy. This is the first time I've watched this movie in a minute. You know what I mean?
And the movie is now essentially prophecy.
Yeah, it's definitely got to that point for sure.
Idiot
Like
prophecy?
this movie is like just Facebook, the live action motion picture.
Yeah, right.
What are you talking about?
Go
While
away,
you talk,
go away, a baiting.
it was I mean, first time I watched this movie, I was probably what, 12? It came out in 2005,
I think it was
right?
6. I
2006.
think.
So no, I wasn't 12 for sure because because math don't add up there, you know?
Yeah, 2006.
Something's wrong with the telemetry.
Yeah,
I didn't
But,
watch it the year it came out.
I did.
No, I didn't. It completely slipped my radar
Yeah.
for many years.
It was one of those movies that that Dad rented that we watched. So you know that was one of those things where he's like, dude, Mike Judge. He was a huge Beavis and Butthead fan.
King
you know
of
what
the
I
Hill,
mean? Well, didn't really get into King of the Hill as much as,
but
but
Beavis
like
and Butthead.
yeah, like that was the shit that him and his friends watched whenever I was like born, because that was about the right time.
Yeah, I was
you
watching
know?
it then, like when it was on TV.
Yeah.
I was a
It
big
just
fan
blows
when I was
my
a kid.
mind how relevant the movie stayed.
Yeah,
Fucking
I mean,
hilarious from start to finish. But like that movie could come out right now, and I think it would do great.
Probably better than it did
Oh yeah.
before. I don't think it
It's
did
to-
terrible before, but
what
it
was
just-
the all right?
What?
What was the budget? I'm gonna guess it because I don't know what it is.
well,
I'm
y'all
gonna say
guess
the
it. I'll pull
budget.
it up.
I'm gonna say the budget was probably 15 million.
That's a fair budget. I'm gonna go a little higher.
You gonna
'Cause
go a
that-
little higher?
I mean, there's a lot of well, it was 2006, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna
a
say
lot of
25.
practice.
you'll say 25. Whoa! So I was thinking around 20, right?
Yeah.
$4 million.
What?
You gotta give them a slow
We are
clap.
so out of touch with box office
4
numbers,
million.
man,
No, that's the budget.
or just economics in general.
The fact
I
that they
guess.
were able to shoot that on that kind of budget, and the
Well, I mean-
CGI wasn't terrible, you know. It just
Mm-mm.
And it was
everything looked
just-
shitty, which is what you kind of expect.
Dude,
There's a lot of trash.
That fucking Costco wide shot was hilarious. dude.
There was a
Oh my
fucking
God.
jet crashed into it, and what y'all think the box office was?
I'm gonna say 30.
Million?
Yeah.
What about you, Trav?
Box office. Here's the thing: like we were all like teenagers when this movie dropped. I don't remember. I don't ever recall hearing a lot about it. It was one of those movies that I didn't see. Like I didn't see it until like I was in a movie store and I saw it on the shelf.
I bought it
came out.
on sale at Blockbuster. It was on the, you know how they would sell their movies they used to rent? It was in one of those bins, and I picked it up and was like, I know this guy.
Yeah.
Took it home and laughed my ass off. Still have that copy. It's got the Blockbuster sticker on it and everything.
I say it made 50
million.
Yeah.
$495,000.
What?
Ew.
It was a failure, dude. It was a flop.
Cult classic, though.
Yeah, a cult classic for sure. I mean, it's came a long way. Like,
got good scores across the board.
Well, it's before its time. It's ahead of its time. For sure.
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't believe it didn't make
At least
anything.
Make its money back, but it's made it back since then.
Well,
This
yeah.
movie deserves a re-release.
Yeah.
It deserves a re-release.
I think that they should put it in theaters.
Because like the whole
when they open up.
Because you got to remember, even in 2005, that was right when because it's just how I've seen shit evolve. I know there's probably some better word or more elegant way to put it, but I've always considered it the McFarlane witty, smart-ass humor.
Yeah, Todd Phillips.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
It kind of started. It kind of started making its way around the time Family Guy came out.
Yeah,
and so as to now, where everyone like that type of humor is everywhere. Just about any video, like it's got, like public speaking, like certain ways you present yourself, and everyone, and it's a cookie cutter type of technique. It's how you hear pastors talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the same way with the comedy, they fucking have this. The public is smart enough to get the jokes now. That's where I'm getting at.
Well, they're smart enough to get the jokes now, but are we going down this path?
For sure.
Yeah, we're there. I mean, have you seen the floating plastic water bottle shit out in the oceans?
You mean Plastic Island?
Mm-hmm.
Garbage Island? It's pretty rough, dude.
Like
there's a lot of people working on shit though to get the plastic out of the ocean, but what was weird about it is how over time it breaks down, and it's just these little like balls of plastic everywhere. You just like scoop them out, dude, and they look like those. What are those little balls that everybody likes to play with? Those little Furby thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They put water on them and they grow.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Just a shitload of those. But yeah, I think we've even talked about this before, like social media. And that wasn't even in the movie.
Which is amazing.
That's making it work. Because MySpace was out around this time.
Yeah.
But social media just hadn't hit that high note yet. But it's made it worse.
But it's accurately predicted a lot, though. Because, like, when they're watching TV and it's just covered in fucking ads, it's like when you go to any website, it's just like, Unless
you got an ad block.
Yeah. And then, like, the level of stupidity of the stuff that they're actually watching on TV. We've kind of had a renaissance here lately. You know what I'm saying? Renaissance of like intelligent, well-written television shows.
Good TV's coming back.
But I'm gonna say from like 2000 to about 2010.
A lot of shitty TV shows.
A lot of reality, a lot of garbage. A lot of
Jersey
garbage.
Shore.
Big Brother, Survivor Season 49. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
That's why you owe it to yourself, Griffin, to eventually one day get lost under your belt of shows. Because you got to think that show was lost amongst the sea of shit.
I actually heard somebody talk about it on the podcast recently, and it was because Lost kind of came out like it barely missed it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like right after that, everything started to get big. There's a lot of people that haven't seen The Sopranos. There's certain shows out there: Sopranos, Lost, Breaking Bad.
Another show that was around for a long time. I haven't quite finished it, but I've popped it in from time to time and watched stuff. But Oz.
Oz is good.
Yeah.
Like HBO had some good shit, but it was like HBO was more niche back then.
Yeah. Well, and whenever HBO was firing on all cylinders like that back in the day, like back in this time period, they could actually write those stories and get away with it. Now you could technically do a lot of the Wire stuff and a lot of the Sopranos stuff. You can do that on just regular network TV now. It's changed so much. The landscape's changed. So I think that kind of pushed it in the right direction, even though it was on
But it was
HBO.
also harmful for HBO because now you got to think about it. Now their content, you can have something on a narrative level just as high caliber on any network place, but
Yeah.
now HBO is becoming this, and it's always had this stereotype as it's the channel where it's just titties all the time. They just up the vulgarity through the fucking roof. It's just always like more. I mean, think about how much unnecessary nudity was in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Some people watched it for that.
No, I'm not saying it from a complainant perspective, but like I'm just saying,
There's a lot of titties in Game of Thrones.
Good titties, though.
Yeah,
Not
nice
a lot of
titties. Medieval titties.
Speaking of titties, though, this fucking chick in this movie, dude.
Who you
I
talking
remember
about? Chick from
Maya
SNL?
Rudolph, Judd Apatow's wife.
He's married to her?
Yeah, dude.
No.
How did he land that? Yeah, he's married to her.
What? I'm over here.
Yeah, Maya Rudolph. She is married.
Wasn't she on SNL?
Let's see. What
She was
year?
on SNL, right? She was, yeah. Saturday Night Live from 2000 to 2019. She appeared in 156 episodes.
Whoa.
That's where I always knew her from. She's funny. I like her.
Yeah.
Is she really
But
married to Judd Apatow?
Yeah, she's in Bridesmaids. I forgot about that. Yeah, dude, that's who he married. He locked that.
She's
shit.
married to Paul Thomas Anderson. Judd
thought she was
Apatow's married to that blonde chick that was in those Adam Sandler
from
movies.
Yeah, that's right.
Now who?
Fuck,
Paul
I
Thomas
fucked it up.
Anderson. The Master.
He's a director.
There Will Be
Yeah.
Blood.
Yeah.
A lot of Daniel Day-Lewis movies. Oh, he did
Yeah.
Boogie Nights.
But
I thought for
her-
a minute that he was married. What was her name? Remember? She was like, he's like, I got eczema. She's like, you gotta get that checked out. It was the chick in 40-Year-Old Virgin that had to blow into the thing. Who's it? He married to her?
Oh, the woman that's in every Adam Sandler film.
Yeah.
This is 40, right?
Yeah.
With the fucking annoying voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
She always played a bitch, and all her roles is her playing some sort of bitch.
And
to-
that was
to-
directed by Judd
to
Apatow.
a
Yeah, he's
protagonist's
married to her.
friend or whatever. Yeah.
Maya Rudolph though. But hey, she racked up, dude. Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yeah.
This dude makes fucking hits, dude.
Yeah.
Wow,
But
that's why she's gone away.
Yeah.
Don't have to,
But her in this movie, though, you know what I mean?
Upgrade gonna kill me. He's like, you gotta quit. Calm down about Upgrade. He's like, you don't get it. He'll find a way to find me to get his money. And he's like, you need to think about leaving this guy. He never figured it out, dude. He was just an average Joe, and his name was Joe, right?
Yeah. Well, not sure.
Well, but he was Joe's, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Let me run
It's
this by you
funny.
guys because I saw this a minute ago. So this is the budget for the next 4 movies. We'll go ahead and talk about it now. So the budget on this one was $4 million, Extract $8 million, Office Space $10 million, Beavis and Butthead $12 million. Maybe they had to pay for all the music.
Probably.
I don't know, but
And the animation.
yeah. But at the time, that was different. Yeah, people had to draw that shit.
Yeah.
Back then, they had figured out that there was
Let's
like
not,
the South
let's
Park
not
template.
forget that whole sequence was done by Rob Zombie. Like
Let's
when
see.
they're
Oh.
fucking losing their shit in the desert and
Yeah.
it gets crazy.
I can't wait to watch that. I got it written down. What? Yeah.
Yeah.
But this movie's great.
Yeah.
I love
Wrote
it. It
it.
holds up, dude.
Wrote it, directed it, and he went. I mean, whenever you go look at his portfolio here, you know what I mean? Beavis and Butthead, Office Space, Idiocracy, The Good Family. Never watched that.
One of the
13 episodes.
one of the top comments for the trailer to Tales from the Tour Bus was someone putting, they simply put, "We don't deserve Mike Judge," and I agree.
Yeah.
You guys know
This
that he
we-
went to school to be an engineer?
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's got
Smart guy.
I mean, there's a reason why
Silicon Valley should prove that.
there's a reason why his animated sitcoms are just as up there with The Simpsons. The humor is smart. It's very on the nose. You know, it's fucking great, man.
I've pretty much seen all of this except for, what'd you say, The Good Family? I haven't watched that. There's 13 episodes?
Yeah, I haven't seen that
I
either.
gotta check that out. So he's done a lot of TV, and we're watching
Yeah.
the only 4 movies he's got, minus his first short film, which is only 2 minutes. We might cram that for the last one. Who knows?
Why not? Yeah.
That was 1991, but I listened to a podcast with him one time. It may have been with, like, this was back in the day too, like almost 10 years ago. It may have been with like Mark Maron or somebody like that. I think it was Maron. And that's where he was talking about he was an engineer, but dude, like Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
Come on. Tales from the Tour Bus. I'm gonna grab that and throw that on the server. I've seen it all, but it's
Please
worth a
do.
watch.
He was born in Ecuador.
Yeah. He doesn't
What?
look. He looks.
He looks
Sounds
Russian.
like. I think. Here's my thing with him. I don't think we've ever heard that guy's real voice.
You think that he's putting it on?
Like Seth MacFarlane. I don't think I've ever heard Seth MacFarlane's real voice.
No.
Because he went to broadcast school and he's Seth MacFarlane. But getting back into this movie, I like the way it leads in with you got the guy talking.
Yeah.
And then they break down the smart people, they're not having kids because, they're smart. Well, the economy and the state of the stock market, we could never have a kid right now. And you got fucking Larry Joe Bob over here just fucking his neighbor,
Yeah.
He's cracking him off. And then the doctor in the hospital, he's like, well, he fucking took a hit to the nuts, but luckily we saved him. It's like, thanks.
Technology comes so far. It's like, come
funny.
on, man.
A great movie.
Yeah. Really is.
And it holds up like crazy. More
it's
so
very-
now than it did then. Like,
Yeah. Underappreciated.
Absolutely.
I'm every time I used to see it come on TV, I'd watch it. You know what I mean? Like, just it was one of those that I never owned because I never saw it in the wild to actually buy. But every time I saw it on TV or whatever, if we're at a friend's house, you want to watch a movie? Oh, you got Idiocracy? Let's fucking
fire
put
it
that
up.
Dax Shepard's
Quick laughs
character.
from the get go, man.
I only have one complaint with this movie. Not long enough.
Yeah.
Cause, dude,
Right.
by the time it goes off, I'm like, oh, I could have.
And a great example of the one and done. It's a
Well, let me
movie
ask
that
you
I'm
this.
so glad does not have a legacy of some like terrible sequels,
He ain't about that shit.
Well, let me ask you guys this though. In the world that we live in right now, is there a place for an Idiocracy series?
A TV show?
Yeah, where we
So,
pick up.
Do we build off the movie?
Yeah, we pick up 15 years later. You know what I'm
Who's
saying?
still president?
At best, a limited series, 7 episodes.
Yeah.
If at all, dude. Like I said, dude, this is great one and done shit, dude. Like,
Well, it is, but the reason that
I feel like any other elaboration on it, man, would bring it to. It would diminish the replay value of the original.
As long as you let him have creative control and he does it through like HBO.
Yeah.
Like he did with it, Silicon Valley. But I don't, I don't think it'll ever happen. But I would.
Yeah, obviously, Mike Judge would have to be completely his idea.
Yeah.
from start. Like, there's no way some asshat could be hired to be like, hey, we want you to take Mike Judge's shit. He's approved this, this, and this. Just work around it. Make it like it, you know? Like, nobody can recreate that dude's delivery.
Well, what I was thinking though is like take the modern situation, the modern things that are happening now in society, and apply that through a lens of people that are just Neanderthals. You know what I mean? Like because like they use a specific word in the film that we're not going to say on the podcast.
Would they be able to say that in the series?
Well, that's an episode. You know what I'm saying? Like them trying.
Well, I think President Not Sure is like, well, he even said it in his speech at the end.
Yeah.
He's like, you know, if you like to read, doesn't make you, you know.
Yeah.
A hag.
Idiocracy is kind of like that foreign film that we watched, Hard to Be a God, but like in a completely different direction.
It's
you
comedy,
know what I'm saying?
For starters.
It wasn't 4.5 hours.
That makes a lot of sense. That's a good comparison.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's the same thing, and at the end of the film, like he becomes president.
The more I think about it, this movie probably couldn't survive if it came out today
because of the language.
Yeah, I think it would.
They
cause
went
a
there.
complete.
That's back when you could say shit like that.
Oh, like when they're getting in the tanks at the very beginning. It's just off the cuff as dudes walking right between them.
You know what holds up more now than ever?
I dare not repeat the line, but I mean, shit.
The shit with the cops.
Yeah.
He got in the car and he's like, I gotta get to the military, and he went, shh. Huh? Shh.
Oh, we'll talk about the most relevant thing right now too. Also near the beginning whenever the warrants for him's out and the vehicle gets shut down, they all get out of it. The cops run up and they just barrage this fucking vehicle with guns, RPGs, shit. They fucking.
Everyone gathers around and they're like,
cut that thing in half, dude.
And he's like, "This is your car," and he's like, "Yeah, God, this is cool."
Yeah.
What was his name?
He's like, "Oh shit, this is."
What was the guy?
Frito.
No. Oh, fucking BJ.
Yeah, all the names were named after products.
Yeah. Was it Brando?
It was Frito.
Brando. That was the
company
that bought out everything.
Shit. It was Mountain Dew.
Camacho had Mountain Dew in his name.
Dude, I want to talk about President Camacho for a second. This dude is my fucking.
When he started doing that, he's gonna hear everything. He was preaching on him. That shit was funny.
When you hear him talking and he's like, "Shit, things are fucked up," and he's on the fucking teleprompter.
It's on the teleprompter.
That's his speech.
Things are fucked up. God damn.
This is one thing that I did notice though when I was watching it. You know, they're going to this place like idiots, you know, and President Camacho was smart enough to be like, the guy with the highest IQ, bring his ass here.
Well, they've been looking for him. You know, someone that's smarter than all of us. We need him.
Yeah. But it's great movie, great characters, great everything.
It's probably not intended, but in a way, it's crazy because it can show you that's the one smart thing a collective of stupidity can do is like, hey, we need the smart person up top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, everybody's gonna end up dying and shit.
Yeah.
Running out of food. He's like, he's gonna cure the Dust Bowl, and he was like, he even promised them he would cure cancer.
But on the other side of the coin, it still shows you that like society is dependent on just automation, consumerism, and even other people.
I won't put my foot in your ass.
Like not a single fucking person tried to pick up a book. Because it was, the court scene. When they go in, he's up here. All right, we're gonna get this court in session.
I love that guy.
The guy stood up and he's like, "We got all this like evidence and stuff, and he's fucking guilty. He robbed a hospital.
Yeah, he broke
my house. I was watching Kicked in the Balls. That poor guy. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
your show.
the fucking TV show, Ow, my balls.
When it shows him, he's like, he walks outside. He's like, then he realizes it's something. He's not in the same world. And there's a movie showing called Ass, and he's sitting there and everybody's laughing at it. It's like, TV shows used to be great. There were scripts where it was just more than an ass, and they're like, yeah,
It's
yeah,
This movie, man. This fucking movie.
hilarious. I laughed so hard. Who was the guy that came in at the end to kill him? Something beef supreme. And he was like, is he over here? And they're like, no, behind my car. Like, everybody's just stupid. Dude, when he walked over to the guard and he's like, he was going to use some of his, he's going to get all smart on him. He's like, I'm supposed to get out today. That guy went, you're on the wrong line, dumbass. Get over there. It's like, everyone was so fucking stupid.
Well,
It's
scary and hilarious at the same time.
yeah, it really is.
I give this movie. How are we gonna rate it? Well, we gotta rate it with something. 1 ball? I give it a ball. What are we rating it with? We gotta talk about the chair.
No, dude, I'm saying
Speakers?
this movie is so. It's so encapsulating of so many people's mindset of the world now. And it was so ahead of its time, dude. It gets a fucking coveted real estate reel, dude, just for the fuck of it.
So we're all giving it a star, of course.
Yeah, I mean,
Not only
I think-
is this a
think it-
3-star film, it gets the
tra-
coveted, the real estate
yeah,
reel, the award
it
that we give
trans-
movies.
It transcends the rating system, man.
I think it does.
We gotta make
I mean,
one of those.
I really feel like there's no way right now anyone could watch this movie and not laugh their fucking ass off.
Yeah.
At some point, like
some point.
it's so
Even
funny,
if it's the
man.
dumbest shit.
Yeah,
it's funny, right?
even the most simplistically self-aware human being will find something funny in this movie.
Now there's certain trigger words, but
Yeah.
you have to let that slide because in this world you're gonna get that.
Oh yeah.
Because
I mean, dude, no, if a motherfucker can handle Bradley Cooper going paging Dr. F word in the fucking Hangover,
right?
they can handle what's said in this movie, you know.
Right, but he's Bradley Cooper. He gets the real estate reel. I want to make the reel and mail it to him.
Yeah, Mike Judge.
Yeah, little.
He's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's the real estate
Right.
reel. Dude.
I mean, and that's the thing. The reel's not based on it being some art house fucking self-suck job, but just that how relevant the movie is, how great of a delivery.
Yeah, and it accomplished its goal.
It did. It has the general, almost misanthropic message that everyone that has that kind of opinion, it's such a crystal clear fuck human beings in a way.
Right. But yeah, I'm fucking yeah. So do we have any COVID Chronicles, Corona Chronicles news?
Let's check
Honestly, I have no idea.
We haven't looked at the feed.
Since I've gotten my job back, I have not been on the 24-hour news cycle for the better. Like, it's...
Where's there it is. I found it. I will say this. Kim Jong-un came out of hiding. We got some video of him taking a tour of something. I'm like, that looks like an old video.
Is that his body double? I mean, it could be.
All right, here's the numbers. Y'all remember last time we talked, we were over 2 million.
Yeah.
Worldwide, 3.6 million confirmed cases. The U.S. has 71,000 total deaths. New York City has 25,000 deaths, 58,000 recovered. New Jersey has 8,000 deaths, 15,000 recovered. Massachusetts, they they got no recovered. 4,000 deaths. Damn, everybody died.
The only thing that I did see recently
We
I
shit,
don't
was
dude.
think. I
was
don't
a
think
Isn't
so.
that where they got that health care? That's some good health care up there, right?
was a I saw an article where it was like the governor of Texas came out and was like he admitted through a phone call that reopening was a bad idea,
Yeah,
or that it definitely will correlate to more transmission.
we
Which I mean,
saw a
that's common
spike
fucking
in
sense.
shit when people started reopening. There was a spike.
Well, there's a bunch of stuff around here that's reopening, like a lot of restaurants and stuff, and I'm expecting it to spike back soon.
You can't go in and eat anywhere here. It's all takeout.
Well, to my knowledge, our governor is observing what's going on with Georgia and Tennessee, and that's going to affect her decision making with her little council of fuckers. And I don't know.
The
I
U.S. out
really
of
don't
that
know.
3.6, we have 1.2 million cases here.
So we're a third of the global.
See, that's why, dude, we can't even go by these numbers because China's numbers, they had 83,000.
Hasn't changed.
No, dude, that's it. That's their number.
That's
I
bullshit.
find
That
that
is
hard to
total
believe,
fucking
and
bullshit.
that's why they yanked the funding recently, and that's why a certain somebody with orange hair said that we already know where it came from. You know, they're giving
Yeah.
him hell about that. They're like, you can't say that, and it's like, yeah, I can because we know, like that.
Yeah, proof's in the pudding, right?
But that's the Corona Chronicles. Anybody at your job, Griffin?
No, but
Anything?
here's one thing that has happened, right? So everybody starts laying off. We're running like crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they they pull a bunch of shit in from this month, last month, so it makes us look profitable during the whole coronavirus thing that's happening.
But not
Now,
really.
well, not
Is it going to
really
start
because we
slowing down?
that's exactly what's happening right now, dude. They sent out a letter today that's like, you can't get fired or, whatever. You can't get paid out for any of your vacation that you've earned. That's done. Uh, all the travel for a lot of the salesmen and stuff, that's suspended until further notice. All these conventions and stuff that the company goes to, that's suspended until further notice. And then one thing, like a little footnote on it, was like, if things get, basically paraphrasing, if things get worse, then we're going to do what we got to do, which means that they could be doing layoffs. So they ran and ran and ran during all this. All these people are shut down. Nobody's receiving
They should have
anything.
shut down.
Exactly.
But someone in the company wanted to make themselves look good, and they're like, "Nah, we'll keep it rolling. We'll do last month's shit now, keep it trucking, and then a month from now, everything will be cool, and we'll look
Yeah.
good."
Yeah.
Ultimately, what should have happened, man? Because what's going on now is we're in the middle of our public figures trying to do things to appease everyone.
Yeah.
So now you have people that are like, fuck all this regulation, restriction bullshit. You have the people who want to try to abide by it.
Yeah.
And now it's just chaos with it in a way. It's just there's no organization whatsoever to it. Anyone anyone that lives in a town with a fucking Walmart will probably agree, you know.
Yeah.
And to me, what should have happened was they should have been like, we're shutting this shit down, and by everything we mean fucking
Well,
everything.
people gotta eat though.
Well, I mean, with the whole quote unquote essential thing,
Yeah,
but it should have been very
everything.
dry cut. These people stay on board and work
Hospitals, doctors,
like
pharmacies,
like
grocery store. That's it.
and it should it should have been, oh, like we're gonna shut everything down unless it's for basic necessities.
Yeah.
Like that means like entertainment shit shut down, Walmart shut down unless it's the grocery side.
Yeah.
No
Well, and
purchases unless it is food, supplies, stuff like that. Shut it down. Keep everything. It should have been a all together cooperative thing, or not at all. Or we should have just stayed the fucking course and dealt with whatever the medical field was going to deal with by people getting fucking sick.
Yeah. No, I understand what you're saying. I mean, at the end of the day, there's workarounds to the whole food, this, that, and the other. I mean, dude, because think about it. If you've got people that are laid off for X reason, whatever, then you can always hire individuals to go to fucking Walmart and start making deliveries. Order
Deliveries
all
and
your
curbside pickup.
all your groceries, order them online, and you can either pick them up at the store. We'll wheel it out to this area. You go pick it up. You load it up, or we'll deliver the groceries to you. We'll put them in a basket. We'll leave them at your front doorstep, and then that'll be that. You know what I mean? And that's how they could have got around all this stuff. Because you'd have had a lot of people that'd be like, all right, we'll draw on them. The unemployment rate would have went through the fucking roof, but it would have cut down all this. It would have cut it down way more, like the spread, the contamination of everything. If they would, there's no right answer to it, but it's just
Of
I
course, yeah.
I think it's just funny where it's like, no, we're going to stay open, and we're going to hoodoo the system, and we're going to make it look like we were profitable, and now we're really
Now
slow,
we're
and
fucked.
people aren't working. Now people are actually going to get laid off, but the economy's opening back up. How can you get laid off if the economy's opening back up? Well, our company's fucking idiot. That's how,
Yeah.
Well, also because think about it, just because the economy is opening back up, just because places are going to open back up, that doesn't mean they're going to do as good as, like, it's not going to be
No.
just tomorrow business as usual.
Mm-mm.
You have a public
Yeah.
now where half the public doesn't want to leave their
They're
house because
scared.
they don't, yeah. And then you have the people that are YOLOing the fuck out of everything.
Yeah.
And then you have the people that are wanting to get out and get back to things, but they want to do it the right way with, taking proper precautions.
Yep.
Because like
So
because now, just like with every debate that ever takes place on the fucking world stage, I guess, with social media and stuff, now it's just this these little detailed arguments that just stay perpetually going all the fucking time.
yeah. Well,
Rona Chronicles.
Corona Chronicles, man. You want to get into some movie news real
Yeah.
quick?
Month two, no one fucking cares anymore.
So this was reported yesterday, and I sent I got
Is
they
this the
blocked
Facebook
this.
link?
Yeah, they blocked Discord at work. I can't get on Discord anymore in the browser.
What?
Yeah, right.
You
Because
got to
they're
be the
fucking
only one
idiots.
using it there. And they're like, he's on Discord,
Right.
block it.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. So I had to put it in the Facebook thing. But anyway, Tiger King TV series adaptation casts Nick Cage as Joe Exotic.
I can
Uh,
handle that.
Tiger King TV show cast Nick Cage to star as Joe Exotic. The upcoming scripted drama comes from American Vandal showrunner Dan Lagana. And let me go back to it. So a scripted Tiger King TV show cast Nicolas Cage to star as Joe Exotic. The stage name is Joseph Allen Milando Passage. The Tiger King himself has become a household name in recent weeks thanks to Netflix
Thanks to
docuseries.
coronavirus.
Yeah. Given the popularity of the Tiger King docuseries, a variety of other projects surrounding the subject of Exotic have been put into development. Even Netflix released the new Tiger King episode hosted by Joel McHale, featuring new interviews with many of the people the original docuseries focused on. Now the
That was
first
painful to watch, by the way.
Yeah, it was.
This is now the first upcoming scripted adaptation of Exotic's story and his rise to infamy as the Tiger King is moving forward, casting their main star. So the showrunner Dan Lagana,
Never
right?
heard of him.
I'm going to his IMDb. He's known for producing a lot of shit. He wrote The Babysitter 2, American Vandal. Zach Stone is going to be famous. Deadbeat. He wrote 2 episodes of that. Good Vibes. So he's kind of a new
Mm-hmm.
Here's my question.
writer.
Here's my question though. Tiger King, the whole docu series or whatever, it was funny. it was interesting.
Yeah.
But was it that funny and was it that interesting?
Well, the
that it
show had been
deserved
in
to
works
be
before the
retold?
documentary.
But does it warrant having that original idea even being finished
It
now?
don't matter, dude, because it was so big, it's happening.
Yeah.
That's what it
Like
is.
this,
Like it pulled the
this is
numbers were
like
ridiculous. So anybody that makes a show, they're gonna get a lot of those numbers, and it's gonna be, you know, and that's all they care about. Look how many people watched it. Holy shit, we gotta make a show. What's it gonna be on?
It doesn't say. I'm guessing they're going to write it. They're going to cast him, then they're going to shop it
I
around
wouldn't be
because
surprised if Netflix doesn't try to pick it up.
yeah. I mean, because think about how much money they're going to get out of it now compared to like them working on it before. With the popularity of everything, they're going to shop it around. Everybody
well,
wants
it's
to be like,
like I said, back to what I was arguing, man. Like just seeing the headline, Tiger King TV show adaptation cast Nicolas Cage as Joe Exotic. I feel like I just replaced all the funny parts that I remember from the show with him and his acting, and it's like I've already seen it now.
right. So they're going
But
to do
them
a
casting him makes me want to watch it.
yeah, for
I mean,
It does, but it's
definitely
it's
gonna watch it.
because you know what you're getting. Though.
Oh yeah, and I can't believe he went out for this. Like,
I mean, it's kind of hitting the nail on the head though, really.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Is it really surprising though, man?
I'm
I mean,
surprised that
it's
he
a
went
far
for it.
out character that's gonna need an actor that can get far out.
Yeah, but how's he gonna channel that?
I don't think it's gonna be hard, Adam. Honestly.
You know he's gonna
Oh,
do a voice and everything. He's gonna, dude. It might be fucking hilarious. We don't know.
I'm going to check it out.
Yeah, I'm watching it. Do we need a
So,
show? Not really, but it's happening.
yeah.
True.
So the next little titty bit was Sam Raimi teams with A Quiet Place writers for a new sci-fi thriller. So filmmakers Scott Beck and Brian Woods are coming back with a new original sci-fi flick. The duo are teaming with Sam Raimi for the new feature, which has been picked up by Sony. Details are being kept under wraps for the time being, but Beck and Woods are set to write, direct, and produce the movie from their own original idea. According to a new report, Sony won the mysterious project in a competitive bidding situation. Scott Beck and Brian Woods are best known as the writers of A Quiet Place, which helped put them on Hollywood's radar in a big way. The duo previously worked with Sam Raimi on Quibi's 50 States of Fright. Beck and Woods had this to say about their latest project. After A Quiet Place, we knew we had a responsibility to reinvest back into the ecosystem of original ideas. We are so proud to have partnered with a studio that believes in a theatrical landscape that looks for launching new stories. Our production team at Raimi Productions helped foster our vision with this film as directors before we introduced the spec script to the town. Sam Raimi is not only one of our heroes, but one of the only filmmakers to successfully master both independent film and the studio blockbuster. We can't imagine a more perfect mentor to help us transition into big studio filmmaking. So it sounds like they got a budget on their hands here. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like that they're gonna do like an actual
a
sci-fi flick.
sci-fi thriller.
Yeah. So it says A Quiet Place earned 340 million at the global box office.
So all I know about A Quiet Place is that's the guy from The Office
Yeah.
that wrote it and directed it. So these guys were back. They were his team.
They wrote it. Didn't we watch
Oh,
it on the pod?
Quiet Place. Yeah, I didn't know that they
So
wrote it.
yeah.
I thought Krasinski wrote it. So yeah,
Uh, no, I think let me pull it up here.
well, it makes sense.
So they wrote all right. So directed by Brian Wood, Scott Beck, screenplay by, and John Krasinski. So I'm guessing that
They
they wrote
wrote
it.
it and brought it to him, and he got in on it, and
Yeah,
they got it made through him.
Brian Wood, Scott Beck wrote the story. So I bet that he took it and he was like, all right, we got to rewrite the script a little bit because it's going to flow better.
We're gonna put my
Because
wife in it.
yeah, I'm going to direct it, obviously. Then he looks at the camera.
Yeah.
So, but that's happening, and I'm excited about it. I really like The Quiet Place. I'm going to watch Quiet Place too, but I'm not going to go. Well, I can't go to the theaters to watch it. So, I mean, that's if I could, I would because Marina liked it so much, that we would go watch it. But so that's happening. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, I like Sam Raimi, dude.
Yeah, yeah. So, the New Mutants, right?
Oh, Mutants.
The New Mutants is now available for digital pre-order on Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah, it says the New Mutants. That's what we're calling them, the Mutants now. It's currently
Which
up
have
for.
you, Griff, have you seen some of the screenshots from this
Well,
movie?
didn't we watch a trailer like 3 years ago?
No, like they released some more stills from it now, and it's looking kind of off the rails, man.
Well, we've been,
Yeah.
dude. Do you see the image that's shown in the thing?
Yeah,
Man,
I
bear,
mean,
pig.
what the fuck, Fox?
It says
But here's
the
the
new.
thing: Disney owns this now, right?
Yeah.
Why is it
Technically,
going
yeah.
to?
Maybe they don't want to have anything to do with it. Maybe it's either really, really dark or really bad. It's got to be one of the two. It's got to be either really dark and weird or really bad, and they don't want to have anything to do with
I
it. They're
kind of want to
separating.
lean to dark and weird, don't you think, Griff?
From everything that I've seen,
Look
yes,
at it.
but yeah, but I mean, dude, maybe they went too weird and too dark, and it just turned into a shambled fucking
Disney
mess.
wants to. Let's stick it over
Yeah.
here on Amazon.
Well, it says that it's currently up for digital pre-order on Amazon. After a series of setbacks and delays, the movie was supposed to open in theaters last month. However, that was not to be due to the world's current state of affairs. Marvel fans joked that the movie was cursed, especially when it was pulled from Disney's release schedule completely. The Marvel Cinematic Universe had nearly all of its upcoming release dates shifted, but the New Mutants, which is not a part of the MCU, was not included in any announcement. Amazon has the New Mutants up for pre-order, though there is no release date at the moment. It is up for $25.99, which is a bit higher than some of the other movies that have been skipped or getting limited releases in theaters. Whatever the case may be, it certainly looks like the long-awaited movie will not get into theaters this summer. This is still good news since a lot of Marvel fans were hoping that the New Mutants would go straight to streaming after another setback. And the price point isn't too bad considering how much it costs to go to the movies these days.
Well, look at this, dude. It's a PG-13 action horror sci-fi, dude.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm saying: they put this shit up for pre-order and don't even give you the date for release.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I'd like
Yeah.
to see how many pre-orders they got. But here's the thing,
I've
guys.
never-
When
I've
that
never
shit
seen
comes
a
out,
large-
we gotta watch it.
I've never
yeah.
seen. Oh, for sure. I've never seen a large scale movie like this go through something like this.
I know, right? It says
Very
here.
strange.
And we know they did reshoots.
There's
Yeah.
got to be some sort of market, some sort of backing for this movie somewhere behind the scenes, where there's got to be a handful of people that have so much faith in this movie that they're like, we'll go through the ringer with it to make sure it comes out.
Yeah. Well, and I think one thing I think is it's going to be weird. It's a a sci-fi horror. You know?
Man, call it high
Yeah.
five, dude.
It's a sci-fi horror PG-13 like weirdness. And I
Comic
think that
movie.
like
Yeah.
yeah. And it's like, well, how do you like if you stick to one specific genre, then you can market it a little bit easier. But with them kind of straddling the fence on so many of these different genres, I think that one reason that they didn't want to release it is because, well, we've had all the X-Men movies. The Dark Phoenix fucking tanked. Nobody wanted to watch that shit.
Trying to
So
push that. They're trying to widen that gap before they start introducing X-Men.
yeah. And
And I understand it, but I mean, if we can jump right into like Batman versus Superman, not even really a decade after the Dark Knight trilogy, I think the audience, I think most moviegoers are going to be able to go, okay, we understand this is not
Whoa.
this is its own thing, you know?
New shit come to light, and it ain't even new shit because this movie's been in the works for a few years. But Josh Boone directed it. This is the guy that did The Fault in Our Stars,
Yeah.
Stuck in Love, The Pretenders, like a bunch of
Adult romance movies.
bubblegum flicks. Here's what I don't understand. The movie hasn't even come out yet, and it's got an 85% Google rating. You know, I don't even, and it's just people that's like, well, I haven't seen the movie yet, but this is what I think. Like, they're boosting it, dude. They're trying to get the sales on it. That way they don't lose out. Oh, man. And look, it almost looks like when you look at the cast, it's like, okay, so you took 5 or 6 young people from all these TV shows we've been watching.
Yeah.
Stranger Things guy, Game of Thrones chick. This other chick looks real familiar. I don't know what she's in, but I recognize her. And then, like, we're going to put this movie out. Well, I mean, we got to watch it.
Performances from actors.
Oh, she was
and
the chick in
actresses
Split.
that are much older
Glass,
now,
okay.
you know?
Yeah. Well, Josh Boone was the guy that was going to do.
He was on that
Stand-
podcast with Kevin Smith.
Yeah, he
Now,
was
I
gonna do
enjoyed
the
that podcast
Yeah.
a
So
lot.
I don't know what's going to happen. And see, they've done the same thing with Antlers. You remember that movie that we watched the trailer for? That fucking
Yep.
crazy.
Where the
They've pushed
kid
it
was
out.
taking shit home. He was like living at home, and then would go to school, and there's like, "What's going on at home?" And he's like,
That
"Gotta
crazy
feed him,
CG
you know,
night creature near the end that you
gotta
see.
feed him."
Yeah. So there's a lot of these movies that
Did he
I
work?
guess
Did he work on that?
No, but
Oh.
it says more like this, and I think the reason that Antlers is in this category on IMDb is because they're doing the same thing with it. Antlers isn't going to be released, and it's been shelved, but we've saw the trailer for it. You know what I mean?
Wait, dude, on his IMDb, the stand's on here. 10 episodes, 2020.
Yeah, they ordered series instead of doing a.
I'm all right with that.
Yeah.
Cause dude, how you gonna cram? What was the stand movie? Was it 4 or 8 hours? It was long.
It was like 8.
Was it 8? I think it was 8. That's why I said, yeah, it was 8. I think it was 4 episodes, 8 hours. I think.
Yeah, it was 2
sure.
mini movies split into 2. It's
That's
4.
right.
It was a 4-part event, but it was a 2-part movie. But they were both like 3 to 3.5 hours apiece.
So they did order it though.
Yeah.
That podcast, dude, he met with Stephen King and laid out his plan. Stephen King made this guy want to make movies.
Yeah.
Huge fan. I'm excited for that, and I've been excited for it. Dude, what was that? 3 years ago, we heard that podcast. I mean,
Something like that.
It's crazy that it takes that long to get a goddamn movie made. But he's also got another King. Has he got other shit in the works?
The Talisman.
Yeah, that's written by Stephen King.
Yeah.
Right.
And see, what sucks is that if the Dark Tower hadn't have been the bomb that it was, The Stand, The Talisman, all these movies that are coming out have places in the Dark Tower mythos.
Well, they fucked on that.
They could have MCU'd the shit out of his stuff. Not to the point where we got like Dark Tower / the Avengers, you know.
Yeah.
Here's what should have happened. Whoever directed
it would have been a cool sprawling universe over all these films.
Whoever directed
even down to Doctor Sleep, you know.
The Dark Tower. When they were in there arguing over the budget, and they're like, "You need to drop it like $100 million." It's like, well, fuck it, we won't make it. How about that? Because we can't, motherfucker.
They should have walked from the table.
But they pushed it out.
Like after having seen it, even for what little aspects of the film that make me like it,
yeah,
I would have been fine with there not being a movie still.
Yeah.
Than having that one
like
out,
and
that being people's first exposure to those characters in that story and that world.
Right.
Looks like we got some more Disney news.
Yeah. So, just so everybody knows, as soon as the New Mutants go up, it's happening on the podcast.
Even if we've already picked a movie.
Yeah, we'll
Real Estate Emergency podcast. It's happening.
We'll send a tweet out or something. So Disney Hercules remake, which I'm guessing is going to be the live action remake of the animated, is happening. Avengers Endgame directors are going to produce. Says
Gonna
that
look
the
amazing.
It's gonna look good.
It says the live action Hercules live action remake has been confirmed to be in the works at Disney. Rumors have persisted that this was on the studio's long list of upcoming remakes, and now we have word that they have enlisted the help of some big names to make it a reality. Specifically, filmmakers Joe and Anthony Russo, the duo behind Infinity War and Endgame. It says the Russo brothers are set to produce, working from a script by Dave Callahan. Some of Callahan's previous credits include The Expendables, Wonder Woman 1984, and more recently, Marvel's Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, which is currently in the works. Um, so
This is one of the Disney films from my childhood that I'm actually kind of excited.
He
Yeah.
wrote the or he worked on the screenplay for
I mean,
2014 Godzilla.
despite the humor and
I like the movie.
the family wholesomeness of it,
I like
think
the
of how
movie.
visually amazing this movie is going to look when he starts doing his feats, when he goes up against the Hydra and all that shit. That's going to look off
It's
the
gonna look great.
rails.
Who do y'all think they're gonna pick to play Hercules? And it better not be The Rock.
no, it's going to be Hemsworth.
Is
It
it?
should.
Here's the
It
thing. The
should.
Russos did Extraction, and they're doing another one. They've already got it on the list to do Extraction 2.
Me and my wife watched Extraction. Not terrible. It's a movie you've seen a million times. You've already
Yeah.
seen this movie, but it's not bad.
And then they're doing something called Past Midnight with Keanu Reeves. I don't know what that is, but
I'll watch it.
it needs to be Hemsworth, dude. That makes sense.
Yeah.
He could play Hercules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get
And I feel like it should be made be pointed out because of the times we live in. Extraction, it's a classic 90s white savior film. The trained army white guy goes to
White Knight.
save the ethnic
My
you know,
country
endangered
sucks.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of criticisms was on that angle, and
Yeah.
it is what it is. But it's I don't know. It to me it just made me feel like they were just trying to capture '90s action movie guys constantly on the run type of film.
Who
I
played
didn't think on it.
Hades? Was it James Woods? It was.
Mhm.
They should have let James Woods play Hades in the movie because he kind of looked like
Dude.
the motherfucker.
They got to have some way to bring Bobcat back in.
I don't know. Look at that. Like,
Well,
yeah.
Danny DeVito, man.
Danny DeVito was in it. He was Phil.
So I mean,
They could let James Woods play Hades in the. I mean, dude, look at him.
I know
He looks like a fucking yeah.
Yeah, right. So I don't know if they'll let him work though. He's super
Probably not.
conservative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, super
Henry-
conservative.
Henry Cavill could play a good Hercules.
He
That
could.
He's
is
done
bad.
he's done Greek mythology stuff already. He did Immortal.
Yeah. So
But no, would that be? I don't know. I just think with it being a comedy family movie, I just think it would Hemsworth's probably going to be the
He's
guy.
a good pick, dude.
yeah.
Hercules.
So the last little nugget that we have here is Bright 2 moves forward at Netflix with Incredible Hulk director. It says Bright 2 is finally moving forward at Netflix. The sequel has been in development for more than 2 years now, and with few updates provided in the meantime. Now we have word that the streaming service is narrowing in on director as Louis Leterrier is in talks to helm the sequel. Should this come to pass, it would put a major piece of the puzzle in place and bring us one step closer to Will Smith and Joel Edgerton reuniting for another round of fantasy-based cop adventures. According
Now,
to,
sorry.
well, it says here that according to a new report, Lewis Leterrier is in negotiations with Netflix for Bright 2. David Ayer directed the first movie, but will not be returning to helm the sequel. Ayer did, however, co-write the screenplay alongside Evan Spilatopoulos, with T.S. Nolan provided a rewrite. So I don't think any of those people are going to be coming back.
Well, I saw
Unless,
Bright. Did anybody else watch it?
Yeah, I
yeah,
think
we
we
did
did
it
it
on
for
the
the.
pod.
Yeah. So here's
Did
my
we?
thing. I believe our consensus was that
I didn't
it
hate
was it was okay, but I also know that I know neither one of us have revisited
I
since.
haven't watched it again. I don't, and I have
But
no
Yeah.
with
plan
that
to.
said, this was I want to say that we were big on the world building in the movie,
Yeah.
That was cool. Yeah, we wanted
and
more.
I want an elaborate, and I hope that maybe they do that with this, because
Yeah.
like this type of movie where you have something that's I've never read the book series, but apparently a lot of people compared this to a book series called the Dresden Files, which is the idea that all the magical shit happened, but it's now like everything evolved into the modern day normally.
Yeah.
And that just is a really that seems like an untapped market with film and or at least Bright seemed just really original to me, and I would like to see that get elaborated on. Maybe flesh out some stuff a little more, do some more. Maybe have some more off the wall. Like I don't know everything down to like the way they viewed magic in it. Like if you had being a wizard was something brutal as shit. Like those wands are like nukes, pretty much. Like,
Yeah.
and I just thought that was cool.
I agree.
I was looking for the episode, but I
Anything that
can't find
takes
it.
like a spellcaster archetype and turns it into something that's not some squishy little, keep it from the distance. I can't go any further because my powers are useless here. Like instead of taking them and making them just like these badass motherfuckers. Like I've talked about it on the pod before, but the book series, the Malazan Book of the Fallen, like they treat their wizards like fucking Marines. They're frontline motherfuckers, like throwing spells, blowing shit the fuck up, just very visually. I want I want more magic fights that are on the caliber like with Thanos versus Doctor Strange in Infinity War.
Right. I
Like
get what you're saying.
yeah, that shit just looks cool, and why not? It's a blockbuster.
Yeah. So we'll probably be getting a sequel to Bright here in about 2 years.
Um, we didn't watch Bright on the podcast. It's
I
not in
thought,
the. We watched Brightburn, but I don't. It's not here.
There had to be. It's got to be some Mandela effect because don't you remember doing an episode on it, Griff?
Well, I mean, it ain't on the list, and I searched for Bright, and it ain't here.
Maybe we gave it an honorable mention.
I know I
yeah,
watched it on my own when it came out on, but we did watch Brightburn.
yeah. Whenever I'm searching for it on
Nah, dude, on the spreadsheet.
SoundCloud,
Yeah, we didn't
yeah,
watch Bright. I think we talked about it though,
yeah,
but we didn't do an episode on it. It didn't make it to. Oh, look, somebody updated the spreadsheet. That had to be you, Griffin. You
I
Just
did.
did.
goes to show you how much movies we watch and how many we don't do for the pod.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's why I was like, did we do an episode? Because
yeah.
what I was gonna do was call out the episode,
Maybe
thing. But we mentioned
we
it somewhere.
maybe we all watched it and we tacked it on the end of another
Yeah,
episode or something. I don't know.
but yeah, we did talk about it because I remember the whole world building. Like, what's going on here? We wanted more.
Yeah,
Cool place. Like when he came outside and the fairies were on his lawn fucking it up. But yeah, they're making another one.
yeah.
Are we moving
So
on to trailers?
I'm ready for trailers, dude. I've got them pulled up. I'm in it to win it. Win it. Win it. So the first trailer we got here is the Reno 911. The Reno 911. It's coming on
I don't know
Quibi.
how I
Yeah.
feel about this, man.
As soon as it dropped, I dropped it.
The original show is near and dear to my heart,
Well,
man.
it's right in there with it, dude. Let's get it. Let's go. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
You ready, Trav?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, play. Watch it, dude. They're bringing it back. Love Dangle. Do they all look the same?
Dude, fucking Tom Lennon, dude.
Mm-hmm. Come on, dude. They're picking it right up where it left off. That's funny. Look, everybody's got a gun. That's hilarious, dude. When I saw the trailer, I was like, okay,
And it's fucking everybody, dude.
everybody.
I love it, man.
Even fucking, what's his name? Look. I gotta put this show on the fucking server. That's funny, dude.
Wow.
Come on.
Oh,
Shit,
it's
that's
out.
out. I'll grab that too.
Have
Oh
you got
shit,
the
they
whole
brought
run?
the show back. It's the show,
Yeah,
not
it's
just I
actual
thought-
series, dude. No.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I said watch the trailer, because the trailer, it's like it never stopped going. I mean, dude, they picked right up where they left off. The whole thing with the guys filming the cops,
Yeah.
because you know you get that on YouTube. They're filming the cops. How many guns you got in there? And he's like 53 or whatever.
Have you got the whole run?
I do.
Rito,
I have the box set.
I got it.
Okay. Because I haven't watched it in so long.
I love that show.
I want to revisit it with her
put
and
it
see
up.
what she thinks.
Yeah,
Dude, when Trudy's on Suicide Watch, those episodes were fucking hilarious.
that was our introduction to Tom Lennon,
Right.
the guy that go on to write. What was the fucking Night at the Museum?
Yeah.
He did some other stuff, but
Oh man,
Lieutenant Dangle, dude.
Dangle's probably the best character he
New
ever
Boot
created.
Goofing, dude. What I like is how they all play. Cause you like the episode where she was like, "I'm gonna go over here and piss." You could tell that was Trudy.
Yeah.
They all mix in. The one guy that shot was the little short guy with the funny haircut and the glasses. That was
Yeah.
him. Like, they even brought back what's that comedian? Ratatouille.
It was just so. It was just. I just remember so many times, man, back in the day, that would be what would be on my TV, man. Just the dead noise, because it'd come on Comedy Central all the time, and I'd
And you
watched
don't-
all the new episodes when they dropped. So I mean, dude, it was always fucking hilarious.
It's one of those shows where you can just pick up anywhere and watch.
Oh yeah, just
No
and that's
storyline.
exactly what I did when I got my box set, dude. It just got to a point where me and D would just pop a random disc in, just watch the episodes. You know, you don't even have to watch that shit in chronological order.
So what we got
Right.
next?
Interpreters, sci-fi.
Ready when you are.
I was reading the comment. Y'all ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, play.
High octane.
This is another. That's a new company, but I've seen that title card before.
The up next is Ex Machina's Hidden Meaning. Catfish. He looks familiar. God damn it, Connie. What the fuck? It's a sci-fi true detective, dude.
I'm always
Slender
a
Man.
sucker for this kind of music.
Slender Man, dude.
It's like
It
a
reminded me
quarantine, dude.
Well, it reminded me of Minority Report.
It's like Fire in the Sky meets
Oh,
Slender
no. Yeah.
Man, and the trailer was kind of boring.
Kinda.
It was pretty boring.
It couldn't keep me
But
interested for those couple of minutes. I don't think it could keep me held for over an hour. You know.
I mean,
Is
I'll do it
Julia
for the
Lewis on
pod.
here?
In Dreamland?
She must be. There's a comment about her.
Yeah, I guess so. Henry
Boo.
Rollins is apparently in it.
Boo, where's Evangeline Lilly? Oh, she's one of the directors?
Is she?
I don't know. Let's see. Y'all ready?
Dreamland. Vampire horror.
Hmm.
What other kind of vampire is there?
You ready,
Well,
Trav?
yeah.
3, 2, 1, play. Quiet.
Real suspects? Oh, they're fucking playing off our name now, dude.
Did it say
Questionable.
real?
Change it.
Is that the guy from fucking Come to Daddy? It is.
Yeah.
I just want to smoke a cigar. Oh, what the fuck, dude? He looks like he's got cancer. Hey, wait.
Henry Rollins.
That was him, yeah, with fucking no hair. This trailer looks better than the other trailer. I like the Come to Daddy guy. He looks sick. Powder. There she is. What's going on in this? He wants a shower. This trailer looks better than the other one. Low and slow. All right.
I'd at least fire it up and start it.
Yeah.
Start.
See where it takes you.
Yeah.
Dreamland.
It's got that damn camera filter though that I fucking hate.
Oh. Let's see. Now I know why she said that. Because there was another movie called Dreamland that she worked on that had Margot Robbie in it.
I've been back and forth. It is good.
So next we got Reckoning 2020. No genre. Oh, it's a season 1. It's a series
It's a
apparently.
series.
Okay.
So let's peep this. See what this be about.
See what this piece is
Educates
about.
me, yeah.
Right here, the first comment. I won't bother watching it as they have spoiled so much. Okay.
I'll be the judge of
Yeah.
that.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, play. Got the classic. Eat 'em alive. True Detective.
I hate the use of music like this these days.
Gretchen McGrath. Scruff McGruff. Chicago, Illinois. 65602. Y'all picking up that True Detective vibe?
Yeah.
He looked like he was smoking a cig of weed. This looks like something my grandparents would watch.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, "Have you seen The Reckoning?" And I'm like, "Saw the trailer." True Detective. Oh, he's picking up a hooker. What are they digging up? What the fuck? Everglades. I mean, Reckoning. It is what it is.
I mean, it don't look terrible.
But it doesn't look interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I might watch it if I've watched everything else. Right here. Next
Oh,
up.
oh.
Yeah, they
Who is
finally
this
dropped
guy? Who's this guy in the
in the,
thumbnail?
oh, I don't know.
What was he? He was in something, man. What was he in?
Uh,
Dude, I've been going around.
Is this what I think it is?
yeah.
Y'all, I have been going around on my personal YouTube account saying real estate is here.
It's all right.
Bullshit.
It's all right.
But I switched it and I'm going to leave it. Real estate was here.
So J.J. Abrams and Jordan Peele are involved.
No.
I don't know how.
Dude, who's that black guy? He was in something, y'all. I gotta
It's probably
see.
Get Out.
I gotta know.
Let's watch it.
You
Look at
ready?
this. Yeah, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, play. That guy, man. Wait, he's in that new Candyman movie, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's
Yeah.
it. Oh, it's got him in it. He was in oh, the way they break the music down. That's classic Jordan Peele. Oh shit, dude. Sign me the fuck up. It's still the same song, dude. If it kicks back in, I'm on that.
What do you think, Trav?
We can't stop here. This is Lovecraft Country.
Social commentary. Modern social commentary represented through Lovecraft's work.
It's got the one guy from what was that show? Boardwalk Empire.
I'm interested,
It's a good.
but I'm not decided
Well,
yet.
here's the thing, man. They did Watchmen, and it had
Yeah.
a feel to it, but it was still good.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a go.
Why did the same person comment on this fucking 4 times?
Was it?
He couldn't make his mind up. He said afterlife, afterlife, one word, the afterlife, and then the afterlife. He corrected it.
He was
So-
high.
So
Oh, this is the one trailer you were talking
next
about.
the next couple of trailers are my contributions this week, and
Is
they're
this
both
the
old
one?
school.
Was this Steve Buscemi one right here?
Yes.
Ed and
ready.
his dead mother. Owen!
My wife watched this one the other day with our youngest, and she said they laughed their ass off at this movie.
Y'all ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, play. You got that Steve Carell in there? Yeah, I just saw that pop up. He's a bring your mother back to life salesman. Married with children. Whoa. It's that guy. Whoa. That's a man wearing women's clothes, right?
I mean,
From ITC, dude. Ed
I mean,
and his dead mother.
she shows up at exactly the wrong time.
I like
Mother,
how
what are you doing here?
they really set the tone in the trailer
And the
of what you're
year.
getting.
Yeah, like there's no surprises waiting. Like you're gonna get a silly goose time out of
Well,
this. It's weekend at Bernie's, but it's with a dead
I
mother.
was going to leave a comment, but they've been turned off.
Or Fury of the Demon.
Yeah.
All right, a documentary.
2016.
So this is a movie I would really like for us to watch.
Are y'all ready for the trailer?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, play. Documentary. And it's not in English. I'm going to turn my subtitles on. The moon! Oh.
Holy shit.
Lost movie. Look at this movie.
Yeah.
So this is a movie we can't watch, but we can watch a documentary about it. You were there? How were these people there? Is this real? This movie was released in 2016. It's 1 hour. Okay. So Fury of the Demon is the documentary about this movie.
So they filmed the movie, or they showed the movie, and people went crazy.
I guess.
I'd like to find it. I would like to see something like that.
Where you go crazy?
Contingency 88, dude. Yeah, that's
It's because I just don't think a movie like that could do that. I just want to see what the hubbub's about.
All right, what we got?
we got the Blackout Invasion Earth. Action sci-fi.
The Blackout?
The Blackout, dude. Invasion Earth.
Felt like some kind of sequel to Battle Los Angeles. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
You ready, Trev?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, play. Excited about that Space Force. Well, they paid me and cast me, so. Is this voiced over? Because it didn't line up. Money.
I like money.
Can't believe you like money. Mm. People. Oh, he's a vampire. Dude, they're
It's dubbed.
okay. I was about to say it doesn't line up. There's a lot going on here. Where were you when the blackout happened?
I mean, it
What
doesn't.
has a Starship Troopers look to it?
Yeah, it does. But I mean, it looks like something I might throw on.
Yeah.
Background noise.
Drops right for the wave.
I did. Yes. Next, we got Space Force, Steve Carell.
We've been waiting on this.
Yeah. We got the teaser. Now we got the trailer.
Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, whoa. All right. 3, 2, 1, play. Pentagon! This is going to be great. It's got her. It's got him. It's got him.
The chick. Oh my
Got everybody,
God.
dude. It's going to be good.
Otis.
President of the United States. Look. Okay. Oh my God. Is this a TV show or a movie? I hope it's a TV show.
Yeah. Is that Malkovich?
It was. This looks great already. Malkovich. Oh my God!
It's fucking Jin Yang.
Yeah. This is great, dude. I'll rub one out. Yeah. He's gonna be so good. This is fucking great, dude. I can't wait to watch this shit. It's got everybody in it, dude. I love Steve Carell. God, I hope that's a fucking TV show. Oh, it comes out this month. Look, I gotta look. I want to know.
I mean, it looks
like-
good.
It looks good. Let me see. I just want to see if it's got episodes. Oh, one season. It's a season, boys. How many episodes? 10.
8,
Oh,
10.
I love it.
I'm excited.
Can't wait. And it comes out at the end of this month.
Yeah.
He went Bermuda, Jamaica. He did the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's a good trailer.
It was a great trailer.
If that trailer doesn't get you hyped, jump off the fucking edge of the earth, you know?
Right. So last,
We got the
we
wave.
got the wait just along sci-fi.
Rated R.
Yeah. I hope he cusses. Speaking of Justin Long, how good was he as the doctor?
In that
in
movie, he came in, he was like, yeah, he's like, you got like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got problems and stuff. He's like, I don't know what you're saying. I was listening to his podcast today. I like Justin Long.
His podcast is good,
It's
right?
good.
I need to catch up on it. Which I'm just
I
hitting
pick
the
and
one.
choose.
Yeah, me too.
I ain't listening to them all, but today
Him
I
and
was
his
listening to one with Jason Biggs.
I think I
Pretty
listened to
good.
that one.
Yeah.
Him and his brothers got a good back and forth.
They got a good, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they live together with all these people, so they always got these stories they tell, and
Yeah.
like the
it's
one
great.
with I can't remember his name. You know what I'm talking about? Oh man, fucking. Oh, he used to be fat. Then he got skinny, and he made that movie about skateboarding. Nothing.
No.
Hang on. When I say this, you'll get it. Wait. Super bad.
Oh, Jonah Hill.
Yeah, that one was
Still
good.
haven't completely watched that whole movie.
I haven't seen the skateboard movie, but
Deidre has tried so many times to get me to watch all of Superbad, and I just won't do it.
you haven't seen Super Bad?
Superbad. Mm-mm.
Wow.
Should give a fuck about watching it. I don't know. I just don't.
Well, let's watch this trailer. It's my only segue.
It's a good segue. I'm ready.
Y'all ready? 3,
Yeah.
2, 1, play. Rated R. Oh. Oh, this is the one where he does the drug and it gets weird.
This is from December the 12th, 2019.
We saw a clip of this, but let's watch this because it looks good. It's fucking dude from Scrubs.
It's got Turk in it.
We saw a trailer before, but it's different than this one. Remember, he does some kind of drug or something and it gets weird.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Gimme. Oh, here it comes. Whoa, it's 6 days later. It already looks good. I like Justin Long. Look, yeah, come on, dude. This looks good. When does this come out? It's like, well, something happened. When does this come out? No release date? January 17th? It's available.
I
pick that
want to
up.
watch
I want
it,
to see
yeah.
that. That looks fun.
It
Yeah,
does.
for sure.
I like Justin Long a lot.
Yeah.
He's
awesome.
a national treasure. So
Next week, we got Extract.
yeah,
We got Extract, Beavis and Butthead, and then Office Space.
I'm excited, dude. It's been
I
so
watched
long.
Extract last night, but I might watch it again.
I haven't watched it in a very
Since
long
2009. That's when it came
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Down in
But yeah.
Kokomo.
We're down in Kokomo.
Whoa, it's getting weird. I don't want to touch nothing. Whoa. It screened it all this shit. But yeah, we're shutting it down. We're shutting it off. Trav, what are you watching?
Oh, Mastodon.
Are they on
Wait.
the late?
I'm gonna say this because I already watched Extract. I got bored and watched it. T.J. Miller's wearing a Mastodon shirt in the warehouse scene. You'll notice it. Whoa, shit's getting weird on my end. We gotta shut this down before it breaks my computer.
Yeah.
All right, Extract next week. Oh, it's happening. Okay.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, right. Oh, everybody's in different spots now. Why am I at the bottom? Okay, anyway. Yeah, keep it real, keep it rigid, and wash your goddamn hands.